What is going on, everyone? Today we'll be talking about the new tight end group for our Houston Texans, because quite frankly, I think we will be seeing a lot more production from this group than what we are expecting. With no current wide receiver number one on the roster, I know we've been hearing great things about Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Xavier Hutchinson during practices and OTAs. We just got to see that translate to the field. Then you look at the additions that the Houston Texans added in that group, where you signed a fullback / tight end from Denver, and then you went out there and signed one of the best free agent tight ends on the market, and he came from the Dallas Cowboys. So we're going to discuss this tight end group next. Before we do that, guys, welcome everyone to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calavio. I drop daily Houston Texans content. Follow me in my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'm going to put those right there down below. Now, without further ado, first we start with the most tenured tight end on this Texans roster, and that is third-year guy Brevin Jordan. Don't forget, the Nick Caserio era started with Davis Mills, Nico Collins, and Brevin Jordan, and I think Brevin Jordan is going to be the first one cut from the Nick Caserio draft class era. Hasn't done anything since being selected in the 5th round 2 years ago. His rookie year, he started 2 games, played in 9, only 178 yards. He did have 3 touchdowns, though. And this season, we were expecting to be a good number 2 tight end behind O.J. Howard. Neither of those 2 situations panned out. Brevin Jordan, he started 3 games, played in 11, 128 yards, 0 touchdowns. And with the new additions of Beck and Dalton Schultz, and then you have second-year guy Tegan Toriano, I think the writing is on the wall for Brevin Jordan, which is kind of crazy because he was the number 1 tight end coming out of high school. It is crazy and sad to see. However, this is a business, and the Houston Texans are committed to getting better. Now, let's go ahead and continue with this list. And the second tight end that we are going to be talking about is Beck, who just signed a 2-year, $6.5 million deal with the Houston Texans. Spent his first 4 years with the Denver Broncos. He is considered a fullback / tight end in his rookie year. Started 6 games as a tight end. Only caught 1 touchdown for 90 yards. Didn't get any catches in 2020, 2021. Switched to fullback this year for the Broncos. Started 4 games, played in 13, 5 catches, 69 yards. He is purely here to help out in the run game and short yardage situation. He's going to be creating lanes for Damian Pierce and Devin Singletary. I am excited to see what Beck does this season for the Houston Texans. Not expecting a lot, but maybe somewhere between 5 to 15 catches for him. Hopefully he gets a TD in there. Shout out to Beck for joining the squad. And the third tight end that we're going to be talking about is second-year guy Tegan Toriano. Started in 6 games for the Houston Texans, played in 9, 7 catches, 113 yards, 2 touchdowns, had 1 touchdown and 1 very nice play against the Philadelphia Eagles. The other touchdown came against the Kansas City Chiefs. I am excited to see what year 2 brings for Tegan. He was known for being a good blocking tight end in college, but showcased that he did have some hands, had a 52-yard long completion against the Philadelphia Eagles. And right now it's clear cut that Dalton Schultz is the number 1 tight end on this Houston Texans team, but who is going to be number 2? I have money that is going to be Tegan Toriano. And what do I expect in year 2? Maybe 300 yards. I will be so happy with that after being selected in the 5th round. Keep on growing and make a lot of plays in year 2 for the Houston Texans, young man. I am excited to see what Tegan Toriano can do in year 2 for the Houston Texans. And the last guy we're going to be talking about is our tight end number 1, Dalton Schultz, who we just got on a 1-year deal after spending the previous 5 years with the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, you could argue that Dalton Schultz in the past 3 years has been a top 5 tight end. 17 touchdowns in the past 3 years, 2,000 yards in the past 3 years, balled out with Dak Prescott, balled out with Cooper Rush, is a security blanket for the quarterback, and I think he is going to have a breakout season here for the Houston Texans, and is going to be a tremendous help to rookie franchise quarterback C.J. Stroud. I said it in the intro of this video. There is no current 1 wide receiver on this Houston Texans roster. And with that being said, I think that Dalton Schultz is going to be the leading receiver tight end for this Houston Texans offense. I may be thinking 1,000 yards and 5+ touchdowns. I am that high on Dalton Schultz. We heard that in practice after C.J. Stroud threw an interception. He went 6 for 8 and then found Dalton Schultz on a very long 3rd and 12 play for the touchdown with 20 seconds left on the clock. We love to hear that a connection is already being formed, but I think Dalton Schultz is going to be your tight end number 1. Tegan Toriano is going to be your tight end number 2. And I think that Brevin Jordan is going to be a surprise cut, leaving Andrew Beck as your fullback / tight end 3. You guys let me know how you feel about the tight end group. As always, go Texans. You guys have a very blessed day.